Hello everybody and welcome back to the 2D RPG with Cree. That's me. So what we're doing today is just some very basic stuff. I'm going to show you guys the TileMap editor that Unity offers in their game. Sorry, I had to get a drink there. So it's very basic. So the first thing we got to do is we need to have a actual sprite. So I have one right here. I'm going to use this. You can copy this, make your own, it doesn't matter, but we're going to come and put it under sprites. We're going to go environment, and this is where we're going to put it. So you can just drag and drop. So mine is going to be this house setup here, and we need to change a few things around. So this is going to be multiple sprites. I have mine set up for 32 pixels per unit. Next we need to go into the sprite editor, hit apply. So with this, what we're going to want to do is slice, and this time we're going to do a grid by cell size slice. We're going to do 32 by 32. We are going to keep the center pivot point, and we're going to delete existing. So we're going to slice this up. Looks good to me. We're going to apply. So this, notice how we did center and not bottom. I don't really like the bottom. I mean, we could try it. See what happens, but I'm pretty sure it'll mess with us. So let's try it out. So now we can see all these nice slices here. And now we're going to get into the actual working of this. I have no idea why I had that grid there. So anyway, we're going to come into 2D. We're going to pull up tile palette. Here's that guy. I don't know if let me put in here. And all we have to do is create a new tile palette. So this is going to be house inside is what I'm going to call it. I'm going to create. It's going to ask us to save it in a location. So we can actually, yeah, we'll save this in our environment. We'll move it around if we have to. And there's an actual object for it. And then here we have to come into our hierarchy. We have to do 2D tile map. So it'll create a grid and a tile map for us. You can rename this inside house or whatever you want to name it. Click off of that and it will update. Then we come up here and we go inside house. So now it's asking us to drag our tile. So we can literally take this and drop it right in there. It's going to ask us to do it again. So we're going to go sprites, environment. We're going to put it in the same folder. Then I'm also going to make a subfolder in there. So see how I was saying that the bottom split would mess with us? It did right there. So we can easily fix this by just coming back to here, going into our editor, slicing it, and changing this back to center. Slice it up, and apply. Alright. Now if you like, or look, this is on here, and it's good to go. So, what do we do now? Well, I said I was going to update this folder here, so let's do that first. Let's go create folder. We'll just call it a tile box, because we're going to put more tiles in here. And we're going to hit the first one, shift all the way down. I'll bring all these and put them inside the tile box. Doesn't really matter where they are, as long as we know where they are. So now we can click on our inside house and it will actually make a grid in our scene mask. So what we're going to do with this is just drag and drop. That's literally all we gotta do. So we'll come up here. Right there, looks good. Let's do our four corners. And if you look down here, I don't know if you can see it on my screen, but it grays out where your viewing window is. So then we click here, go straight across. So this you can make it however you want. You don't have to follow my design if you don't want to. Just remember that there are some tools here. So like if we want to do this flooring, we can hit the fill bucket and fill this entire flooring up. One thing I do want to change really quick is if we go to main camera here, I do not like how this background's blue. We're going to change this to like a darker gray, like that. That looks good to me. Do that however you like, but that's how I want it in mind. So we're going to come in here and just put some sprites in here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this front door on to turn back the brush. Where's my front door? We're going to put some beds up here. I'm going to put a window or two here. And then I want some bookshelves next to those windows. We'll put it next to the bed. That looks cool. A lot of this is just drag and drop, but it's really neat that there's an actual editor that we can use now through Unity. Alright, so that's working for us. Alright, what else do we need? I think that's about it for the inside of our house. So now if we go ahead and hit play, you'll notice we walk right through these walls, and we do not want that. So we're going to take care of that real quick. Turn the game off. What we need to do here is you can either create a separate game object in your hierarchy and put a collider on it, or you can just come to this inside house. We're going to add a component, and I'm going to do a polygon collider just so I can actually manipulate what's going on here. I'm going to pause this real quick while I go ahead and sort this collider out the way that I want it. Alright, I got her all done here. So after you manipulate it, it'll look like this. You want all these green lights on the inside. So if we hit play now, we'll see that we still walk through the screen. The reason for this is that we have a collider on our player, but the collider that we have is a trigger, and we can't have a collider that is triggered because we have it triggering in our code already. So we need to come add a 2D box collider, and you can literally drag and drop this. So let's click and drag, and no, I don't want to open that. We're gonna drag and drop this right under our other collider. I'm gonna hit play. Move this out of the screen, and now you'll see that we no longer walk through the walls. So that's why I had to move this collider, because you can see that I can walk up to the wall, but I can't go through it. Same thing, can't go through the bed, but you can walk all the way up to the bed. But over here, obviously, you're not going to want to be able to walk through the floor. So in the next video, I'm going to go over attaching a camera to the sprite here so that the camera follows us around. Alright, thank you for watching. Make sure to give me a like and subscribe.